Man, I think it's time for me to learn more about hockey cards. Guys, today we're going to talk about some of the big sellers, some of the big athletes selling on the COMC marketplace. I am back from a flu bug. I'm ready. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles, friends. It is another day, another card video. Guys, I just got smacked in the face with a flu bug over the last few days and finally starting to feel a little bit more like myself. So thanks for hanging in there with me. If you're new here, you're looking for almost daily sports card collectibles videos when I'm not in bed with the flu, then you have come to the right place. Hit the subscribe button down below. I'm also on IG at Sports Card Dad. Connect with me there. And I'm also on Twitter, Elon Musk's Twitter, the Sports Card Dad. Big thank you to another content creator. I actually met him last year at the Atlanta show, J-Mac with J-Mac Sports Cards. He made a content video, kind of an end of the year video yesterday, and I was featured in it. So thank you very much, J-Mac. I appreciate it, man. I hope to see you at the Atlanta show this year or at the National coming up, or next year, 2023. All right, guys, let's dig into this COMC data. Thank you to video sponsor COMC for sending this to us. Now, I'm a little bit behind here because this was sent to me on Thursday last week, so we're all the way to Tuesday. So this is about 10 days old. It's data that comes from sales directly on COMC.com, as well as the eBay auctions, as well as port sales. So throw it all together, and that is what we've got. The one thing that's really interesting, and the reason why I titled this, I Need to Learn More About Hockey Cards, is Jason Robertson was actually number one overall for all of it, the number one overall in sales dollars and in volume. Jason Robertson. And the way I understand it, this is a guy, young guy that leads the league in goals. So an exciting young hockey player. Tage Thompson, hope I'm saying that name right, was number 4 in volume and number 3 in sales after he had a huge 5-goal game. The guy had 4 goals in the first period, which tied an NHL record. And so this shows you the dedicated hockey collector fan base that works on COMC, buying, selling, flipping cards. So pretty cool. We're going to start actually, well, let's just go with the hockey data first. So we've been talking about it. Number 1 is Jason Robertson. As we said, number 2, Tage Thompson. Number 3, Wayne Gretzky. Isn't that hilarious? A lot of the young guns, the prospects and stuff, there is a lot of action going on COMC for those hockey young stars. Number 4, Dylan Cousins, and number 5, Connor McDavid. I'm kidding. I know who he is. Connor McDavid rounds out the hockey at number 5. Let's go to baseball. And this actually shows me that a lot of people around my age are doing business on COMC on the baseball side, because number 1, and he seems to always be in the top 5, Ken Griffey Jr., which I remember chasing his 89 Upper Deck rookie card. So that 40 to 50-year-old age group, maybe 35 to 50-year-old age group, is doing a lot of stuff on COMC. Griffey Jr., number 1. Number 2, Fred McGriff, after he got his Hall of Fame announcement. Number 3, Derek Jeter. Number 4, Aaron Judge. And number 5, Mike Trout. For basketball, active players only, we've got number 1, kind of the usual, LeBron James. Number 2, Scotty Barnes. Look at old Scotty Barnes shooting up in here into the top 5. Number 3, Zion, getting all sorts of heat for doing the dunk at the end of the game against the Suns when they had the game in hand. My thing is if you don't like it, stop it. You know, it's kind of like in football where I think it was like the Patriots going back to like 2008, 9, 10 when they had Randy Moss and they were going undefeated through the regular season and they were scoring like 50 burgers every single week. And there were actually reactions of like, hey, they're really running up the score. If you don't like it, then stop it. I mean, this is pro sports. We're all grown men / women. If you don't like it, stop it. So number 3, Zion. Number 4, Luka Doncic. And number 5, Anthony Davis, who has been oft injured, has actually been playing pretty well for the Lakers lately. All right, we're moving over to football. The season is starting to wind down and it's starting to take shape. My New Orleans Saints are in last place in arguably the worst division in football. Actually, it's not even an argument. The NFC South is really having a rough go of it, and we are last in NFC South at 4-9. But the Chiefs starting to make some moves. Patrick Mahomes II is number 1 here. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles firmly in first in the NFC. Number 3, Joe Burrow. Again, the Bengals starting to make some moves. They're looking pretty good. Number 4, Tom Brady, who absolutely got smacked around by the 49ers last week. And I think that they actually have the Bengals this week, so it's not getting any easier for the Bucs. And then number 5, Justin Jefferson, the exciting wideout for the Minnesota Vikings. As I said, I need to dig in more on this hockey stuff. I actually have a lot of hobby friends that are into hockey cards. So I've got a lot of resources for this. But yes, the hockey collectors in full force on COMC.com. Guys, this will probably be a double header today. I need to make up for some lost time. So there might be another video coming out in a little bit. We will see. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.